Previously on Saturday with Kate Omo.
Community, it opens you up for correction, for mentorship, for guidance, for right and strategic relationship. And when your ministry lacks community, it makes it fragile and it makes the leader burn out. Hello, today we're going to be discussing about isolation. You know, the opposite of community is isolation, and isolation is an act where an individual separates themselves or disconnect from people spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And when people experience major crises in their life, they tend to build walls, they tend to separate themselves, withdraw and disconnect from people, and they tend to say, it's just my strength. Isolation is never strength, it's just showing a response to an unresolved wound in your life. And isolation is, like I said, it was never God's original design for humans. We were designed to live in twos and in groups. And that is why when you are isolated, it's easier for your faith to be attacked. And you can see that among people who are experiencing losses or who are going through grief, maybe because of loss of loved one, and their faith has been attacked. And you hear the person says, I prayed, I fasted, I even had faith, I did all the necessary things that is required of me to do, and yet the person I lost dies. Do God still perform works of miracles? Does it really exist? Does it love me and stuff like that? And what that person actually needs is someone or a community to be able to point that person back to God, because at that point the person is doubting the existence and faithfulness of God. And it also isolation exposes you or make you vulnerable to deception, because at that time you are alone and it is easier for the enemy, the devil, to lie to you, to attack your life, because at that time you're no longer accountable to anyone. Like I said, you're disconnected from people spiritually, you're no longer accountable to anyone, to your mentors. You're no longer under any spiritual covering, and you are no longer taking counsel or advice from people. So at that point in time, the enemy can feed your lives with wrong belief, can give you different and unhealthy coping mechanisms to survive that pain. And when you tend to use different coping mechanisms, unhealthy ones for that matter, to cope with your pain, like for example drugs, addiction and stuff like that, it actually separates you from the love of God. It actually separates God from coming into your life and healing you from that wound. And
are you
sometimes
sad, struggling, or just tired inside? Are you dealing with emotional pain, maybe depression, rejection, low self-esteem, abuse, molestation, or even addiction? Do you feel tired of the battle within? Do you silently cry for help, hoping for a way out? Are you ready to be truly free and joyful again? What if I told you there's a way, a real way to be free from the pain inside and walk in full, lasting joy? You and I, in partnership with the Holy Spirit, can discover a way to experience this freedom and peace that Jesus Christ has freely given to us. I will gladly walk you down the journey of freedom. Message us at 080-8709-8526 or email us at freeforlifefoundation@gmail.com. And let's begin the journey to your glorious life, free from mental or emotional wounds. You deserve a life and a world without the pain and sadness you feel inside. Follow us on all social media platforms at Free for Life Foundation.